Good afternoon, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, you are very welcome to the Technological University of the Shannon Conferring ceremonies. My name is Maria Kine and I'm Vice President, Academic Affairs and Registrar in the Technological University of the Shannon. I will be overseeing the conduct of today's conferring ceremony. I would like to welcome the musicians Neil Fitzgibbon and Dennis McAuliffe, who have been providing the music for us in the marquee, and the Rascals who have been entertaining us in the main building. A few housekeeping items before we begin today. There are 8 emergency exits from this marquee, all marked with green lighting, as well as the entrance exit door. Before we begin the formal proceedings, could I remind you to please switch off your mobile phones. The formal proceedings today begins with the academic procession. I invite all present to please stand for the academic procession. Thank you. Okay, dear graduates, parents, guardians and friends, welcome to today's graduation ceremony for the Faculty of Engineering and Technology. This is a special day in our academic calendar, and every member of TUS staff, our academics, our professional service staff, and all who have directly and indirectly contributed to our graduates achieving their award celebrate with you today. This is the 7th of 9 graduation ceremonies that are being conducted both in the TUS Midlands on our Athlone campus and in TUS Midwest on our Moylish Campus over the 4 days of this week. I would like to introduce you firstly to the members of the conferring party at the top table. Professor Vincent Cannan, President. Miss Josephine Fehley, Chair of Governing Body. Mr. Tony Mahan, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Technology. Dr. Lisa Morn, Dean of Graduate Studies and Head of the Graduate School. I would like to welcome all of you who are joining us online from across the globe for our graduation ceremony, those graduates who cannot be with us today, and also our alumni. I would also like to particularly remember our students, graduates and alumni who are no longer with us. Their remembrance is with us particularly today as we think of their families, friends and classmates. Today's ceremony will include the formal address by the Chair of Governing Body, the formal commencement of conferring by the President and the conferring of awards. The Dean of Faculty will then introduce the awards to be presented, and students will be called for presentation by their Head of Department. I commence by calling on the Chair of Governing Body, Ms. Josephine Fehley, to deliver the opening address.
Good Maria. Afternoon, everybody. Agrin Ushla Illig. Follow year or Guler Inuv. Is more on ordam, Falcher Keroiv, Quig and Shermanish Bronthicamisha, to Quig Ulskul Technoliak and Nishanina. Tommy in Sha Inuv con Shivsha, Rongav Ilifis Quig, a hence Isichalura. Ho gorgeous live the lair. Welcome, distinguished guests, and welcome especially to you, the class of 25. Today we gather to recognise you, to celebrate you. Congratulations to each and every one of you on reaching this proud milestone. There's an Irish saying, is ach an mach an seal, which is often used to reflect on the complexities of life. And it seems to me the world you now graduate into is very unsettled, perhaps even a little crazy and quite unpredictable. What where certainties are being challenged or even overturned. The world order is shifting, the pace of change is dizzying, and the headlines can often make it seem as though uncertainty is the new norm. But that same world can be liberating. It can be full of opportunity and full of creativity. And you will find yourself navigating the uncertainty to seize the opportunities. This will ask for courage, adaptability, and above all, a strong sense of values to stay grounded when things around you appear to shift so quickly. That grounding can come from your families, your communities, and your university. Because whether you are aware of it or not, the values you carry from these places will be your compass time and again in the years ahead. At TUS, we have sought to nurture in you the values that we set for ourselves as a university. To be inclusive, supportive, ambitious, innovative, sustainable, and collaborative. And these are not just words on a page. They are principles which inform in a very fundamental way how this university is run and managed. Principles we hope you have lived and seen embodied in your time with us, and values which you will bring with you in your careers, your workplaces, and your communities, and which we hope will help you to reflect at key stages of your lives. I can offer you another reassuring fact. You will get jobs. The employability record of TUS graduates remains the strongest in the country, and your skills are in demand across every sector, which is a wonderful position to be in for you because it means you have choice. I think it's fair to say that your first job will not be your last or even your longest. The idea of a forever job is fading. Artificial intelligence will shape your world and your work in ways that even those of us that have seen decades of change can only imagine. I can honestly say at my age that AI excites me and scares me in equal measure. But no matter, it's here. And your jobs, your roles, and even your professions will evolve in ways and at a pace that are difficult to predict. But change they will. Some of it will be astonishingly positive. Some of it will challenge our understanding. And much of it will demand that we think deeply, ethically, and critically about things we hear and things we see. I believe your university has prepared you well for that future. Education is never about a single destination or even a single graduation. It's about preparing you for a lifetime of learning and unlearning, of curiosity and of renewal. Lifelong learning is not just a slogan, it will be a professional and personal imperative. Today is part of that journey, but it's not the end of it, and you've already shown that you're well able for it. I hope too you will find your university has given you more than knowledge and technical skills. I trust we have given you the ability to think, to critique, and to question intelligently in a noisy, noisy world. Hold on to those questioning habits. They're the mark of educated and thoughtful people, and they will serve you and the communities in which you live immeasurably well. Nobody reaches this day alone, so on behalf of the governing body, I want to thank the staff of TUS across all campuses and all roles, from the people who open the doors early in the morning to those who feed, teach, advise and support you, and those who lead and manage the university with commitment and care. Today is also a day of achievement for them. It's a day for us to express our gratitude and appreciation to them. On behalf of the governing body, to the staff of TUS, thank you. Agus Mashiv Galer. And to the families, partners and friends who supported you through the years of your studies, sometimes patiently, sometimes anxiously, today is their day too. Celebrate well together. And so, class of 25, you're entering a world that will test you, but that also needs you, your talent, your humanity, your creativity and your courage. You are also joining a community of TUS alumni that stretches from here right across the globe. Wherever you go, remember that connection. Chomhorjas Arish Díobh Galer, Connigí a Fólam Gachlá, agus Biggie Brodal, Os Warneacht Inniuv, Garamila Mahogov, is Ganairi Liv Galer. Thank you.
I now call on the President, Professor Vincent Cannan, to formally confer the awards of the University.
Ar Clonne Hall School, Technoliac and Nishona, Ar Chira Ihilar, Brunam Datnak Tani, Ar Oglamori, the Hall School Technoliac, the Tataration and Cagdan Shin a Wanchamak, August Erim go Curva the Hoglamori Shin a Malahar, Conabar a Horvert Div go Farmul. On behalf of the Technological University of the Shannon, Midlands, Midwest, I hereby confer awards on the learners of the university who have achieved the standard for those awards. And I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Mr. Tony Mahan, to commence the conferring by inviting the President to formally confer the awards on the students.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. First and most importantly, graduates, congratulations to each and every one of you and your family and friends on your achievements. It's a pleasure for me to be here today to see you graduate as engineers. There are a few occasions in life that are marked and with importance, such as today, so we're delighted for you. My name is Tony Mahan. I'm the Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Technology here in the Midwest, and you're part of the first group of engineers to graduate from this newly formed faculty. So it's a proud moment for us and for you. Today, we will be acknowledging the work of our graduates from 3 engineering departments in the faculty: the Department of Mechanical and Automobile Engineering, the Department of the Built Environment, and the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. And we will be presenting awards to over 480 students from these 3 departments. Today is a recognition of your achievements from education, for the level of education that you've achieved, be it level 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10. You have earned the right to be here. Well done, and wish you all the success. To my faculty colleagues, thank you for your expertise and your commitment to ensuring the success of our students. It's very much appreciated, and your ability to do this makes this place makes it a fine institute to work in, or a fine university to work in, so thank you. And finally, to the students, today you may feel like the end of a journey, but it's only the beginning. You may be going on to work in industry, further study or new ventures, but as you do so, could you please make sure that you carry the values that define this university with you? Values such as collaboration, innovation and curiosity. I encourage you to stay connected with each other, with the department and with the faculty, and you're now part of a global network, so well done again. So, President, I'm satisfied that the following candidates have successfully completed their programme of study within the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, and they're worthy of the awards that are about to be conferred upon them. And I would invite you to present their parchments to the following candidates from the Department of Mechanical and Automobile Engineering. So, we'll start our procedures with the Bachelor of Engineering in Agricultural Engineering. You ready? Okay. Liam Brennan. Patrick Carroll. Andrew Coakley. Michael Cummin. Jack Gannon. Hugh Glesher. Inda Goggin. Dara Guinan. John Madigan. William Maher. James McCormick. Frank McKiernan. John New. Tomas O'Boyle. Killian Quinn. Conor Reid. Well done, Conor. And Paddy Rice. Well done, Paddy. From the Bachelor of Engineering in Road Transport Technology and Management, Ryan Hickey. Adam Swari Dowis. From the Bachelor of Engineering in Automotive Engineering and Transport Management, Dylan O'Brien. Next, the Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Automotive Engineering and Transport Management, Benes Bejores. Aaron Kirwan. Pavel Lindsay, Sabol Santa, Corey Skeen, and Tuk Ming Tang. From the Bachelor of Engineering and Mechanical Engineering, we've Brendan Donaghy. No. Ramon Lapurga. Patrick Mukuna. The Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Abubakari Al-Sousa. No. Joseph Brazel de Clare. Thomas Brazel. Jackson Sharaman Turatuti Sebastian. Kieran Farrell. Liam Fitzpatrick. Liam Flynn. Conor Franks. Dara Harrington. Owen Hayes. Robert Hines. Saurabh Kashif. Evan Kelly. Muhammad Safdar Khan. Quazim Khan. Thomas Kinahan. Saji Ali. Mikolaj Mazurowski. Kevin McCourt. Owen MacDonald. Niall McInerney. Stephen McNamara. Sarah Maloney. Brian Murphy. Liam Murphy. Pei-Chi Ung. Diawahi Niakate. Keith Patrick O'Brien. Hugh O'Grady. Owen O'Reilly. John Paz, Ben Purcell, Gokul Ravi, Nathan Reardon, Donald Ryan, and Shane Scully. From the Bachelor of Engineering in Precision Engineering, Richard Finn. Marco Vinicius Putricino. And from the Bachelor of Engineering in Precision Engineering, Niall Dalton. Cormac Maloney. Pierce Piggott Levers. Abby Rogers Hanlon. And Michael Toney. From the Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Process and Engineering Management, Tamatipo Adafue. Matthew Cahill. Joseph Clifford. Brandon Cook. Pádraig Donlan. Pádraig Gleeson. Jack Gunning. Conor Holmes. Krzysztof Kabalewski. Kane Madigan. Garrod O'Sullivan. Victoria Pycook. Cormac Porter. Declan Shell. And Eva Vaughan Hall. Next, we have the Masters of Science in Process Validation and Regulatory Affairs, Nancy Anthony. Ahmed Ayanikat. Yaswant Besapatina. Sabria Pound. Naga Bodu. Janava Boninini. Arjun Boraste, Malikarjun Shala, Kunal Chandidia, Kiran Charuta Matatel, Nirusha Dasari, Ashna Davis, Arvind Dubaka, Ayush Gandhi, Harshita Gatva, Sneha James, Sriraj Jitendra Raj, Leslie Jose, Jisha Joshi, Anthony Joy, Subhasri Kalakive, Afros Khan, Yasoda Sai Kiliapu, Eswar Kumba, Lejin Matthew, Anamika Matthews, Iswara Modi, Netriga Mutamari Sugumaran, Nagashri Negalamadugu Venkatrama Seti, Nimi Pauli, Madankar Perumala, Saniha Prakash, Harsha Ravipati, Joju Retnasenan, Anu Maria Saji, Hassan Fatima Saeed, Nazir Sheikh, Muhammad Sheikh, Dito Tanasiri Karantoy, Renu Thomas, Prudvi Tota, Durga Velipu, and for the Masters of Science in Product Design Control, Hitesh Chowdhury. Asraful Islam, Amin Jadar, Martin Joseph, Renu Maudhaf Karim, Josh Novens, Gaten Nurahiya, Jeevan Sabu, Sean Shaji, Sid Sina, Sasi Kumar Venkatasan, and Michael Welch. For the postgraduate diploma in Science and Process Validation and Regulatory Affairs, Sami Sheikh. Postgraduate diploma in Engineering in Autonomous Vehicles, Mr. Willie Guilfoyle. Next, we have the Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Process and Engineering Management, Liam Byrne. Derek Devine. Gerard Devitt. David Galvin. JP Ganley. Shane Hennigan. No. In absentia. Nikodem Kashmir Ozak. Patricia Lazowska. Eamon Lyons. Fergal McInerney. And then Fergal. Conor McAvoy. Seamus McHale. Christoph Paulik. Philippe Sally. Sarabjit Singh. Hisham Mave. Now for the Masters of Science in Product Design Control, Emmett Bulger. Philippe Bombonus. Darren Shine. And now for the Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Process Validation and Regulatory Affairs, Tanjina Ahmed. Sayandel Borromeo. Conor Breslan. Mary Cahill. John Campbell. Jessica Clifford Brohill. Tanya Ketwa. Oh, sorry, Tanya Ketwa in abstentia. Benjamin Kujai. Benjamin Kujai. Julie McGrath. David Morrissey. Doreen Monaghan. Daniel Varexa. In absentia, David Buckley. So in the Master of Science in Validation and Regulatory Affairs, David Buckley. Olusola Ibitoye. Laura Joyce. Gavin McDermott. Martin Rubich. Kelly Murphy. Kelly Murphy, no. Letitia Pierdonna. Matthew Troy. Eileen Wall. Keith Walsh. And Teresa Wernick-Skalska. So I'll keep moving. Yeah. So just on behalf of just as head of the mechanical department, I'd just like to congratulate all the graduates and now qualified engineers from the mechanical engineering department. Well done. Enjoy the afternoon. Fair play to you. I'll keep moving now. Now, okay. I now call on the President of the Technological University of the Shannon Midlands Midwest, Professor Vincent Cannan, to present the parchments to graduates of the Department of the Built Environment and request the Head of the Department, Dr. Pat Gill, to announce the graduates. Thank you, Pat.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Department of the Built Environment, and are worthy of their award. I request you present their parchments to them. Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Dahir Farah. Michael Groening. Andrew Redmond. Joshua Sibanda. Bachelor of Science, Honours in Civil Engineering Management, Modestas Bukauskas. Owen Clancy. Killian Cleary. Evan Donovan. Connor Fitzgerald. Ferdia Graney. Zongxian Guo in absentia. Gabriel Harding. Tig Hogan. Cian Hughes. Yusuf Sean Kabole. Killian Evan Keane. Thomas Kirabo. Ryan Layton. Hazel O'Connor. James O'Mahony. Patrick James O'Rourke. Tian Lee Sun in absentia. Bachelor of Science, Honours in Construction Management, Evan Baker. Barry Connaughton. Caoimhín Finn. Colin Hackett. Daniel Jack McGrath. Brian O'Dwyer. Cathal O'Malley. Cian O'Toole. David Rickard. Michael Ryan. Barry Scanlon. Padraig Watkins. Thomas Whelan. Bachelor of Science Honours in Property Valuation and Management, Darius Achimugu. Precious Akinsanya. Mustafa Nasser Al-Ali. Zara Barry. Patrick Benson. Ryan Duff. Oisin Fagan. Jennifer Fahy. Michael Fitzpatrick. Harry Fox. Caoimhe O'Connor. Thomas Walsh. Bachelor of Science, Honours in Quantity Surveying, Emily Anglin. Sandra Baliukete. Dara Broderick. Matthew Burke. Chloe Cullum. Philip Connellan. Patrick Doherty. Claire Doolan. Connor Dooley. Kevin Gannon. Aaron Grady. Emma Green. Joanne He. Luke Hillary. Garode Howley. Eve Coe. Junqui Leong. Mark McCormick. Aoife Meehan. Brian Nolan. Rian O'Connell. Kelsey O'Shea. Jake Ratcliffe. Tom Reardon. Laura Rohan. Brian Scully. Morgan Sheehan. Kieran Storen. Dara Tynan. Tristan Tyson. Master of Science in Quantity Surveying, Sai Munika Allah. Adwait Anil Shriha. Mohammed Imam Ansari. Nimisha Arumatotal Ramesan. Anup Kumar Binod Kumar. Vinihuya Choyan. Jerlit Devasya. Rebecca Gasanova. Sandeepa Nirmanitha Jayakoda Arachige. Pradeep Kumar Kadaparthi. Venkata Ravikiran Kataki. Ashish Kumar. Rohit Kumar. Dilepya Lakshipura Putawasamia. Nitesh Lawrence. Tanmay Maiti. Khalid Suhail Mala. Abhinay Reddy Mendu. Ghafoor Muhammad. Harsha Vardhan Nagireddy. Sabine Palayil Vaki. Pritesh Ashish Patil. Uday Mansingh Patil. Erin Rose. Swapnil Ramesh Shewale. Devika Sundaran. Chetan Chandrakant Tulaskar. Christopher Chinenye Ukhu. Dinakar Vadlamudi. Prabeen Koshe Vaidian. Mithun Wali. Higher Diploma in Engineering in Residential Energy Retrofit Management. James Brennan. James Hodkinson. Andrew Kennedy. Martin Kyo. Pat Lynch. Peter Wilson. Gur mahagat Uachtarán, Cógáirdeagas den na céimethe agus Spannach J. Oribh go léir.
Okay, thank you, Pat. I now call on the President of TUS, Vincent Cannan, to present the parchments to the graduates of the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, and I request the Head of the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Mr. David Sims, to announce the graduates.
Thank you, Tony. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, and are worthy of their awards. I request you present their parchments to them. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Electronic Engineering with Computer Systems, James Campbell. Stephen Early. Jennifer Healy. Eve Looney. Dylan McGrath. Jack O'Neill. Anthony Shaw. Tan Yi. Nivedita Tiwari. Bachelor of Engineering in Industrial Automation and Robotic Engineering. Bachelor of Engineering in Industrial Automation and Robotic Systems. Nathan Ford. Peter Girl. Cian McNamara. Owen Ryan. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Industrial Automation and Robotic Systems. Praise Olua Demilola Akitunde. Aaron Daniel Buckley. Alistair Gamble. Dylan Healy. Thomas Jin. Mark Patterson. Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical Engineering. Shane Griffin. Jack McCullough. Conor McGovern. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Electrical Engineering. Jack Barry. Jason Burke. Ryan Carroll. Sean Frawley. David Heffernan. Jack Keys. John Kennedy. Oisin McGill. Dean McGinn. Philippe Mastoy. Padraig Mulcair. Mercy Sena Shundu. Killian Smith. Ben Stapleton. Bachelor of Engineering in Renewable and Electrical Energy Engineering, Aaron Bannon Griffin. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Renewable and Electrical Energy Engineering, Ali Aisu. Rosangela Condori Chavez. Evan Ferguson. Turlock O'Connor. Ronan O'Doherty. Zach O'Donnell. Adam O'Shea. Benjamin Seawright. Jakub Solmowski. James Toohey. In absentia. Bachelor of Engineering in Industrial Electrical Engineering Apprenticeship, James Brooks. Tommy Childs. Jack Cleary. Liam Conboy. Colin Dutton. Michael Jones. Jason Joyce. Aaron Kelly, in absentia. Cormac Kearsey. Sean O'Connor. Laura Regan. Gavin Sheehan. Michael Thiesby. Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical Technology, Erica Crotty. James Delaney. Chris McBrearty. Matthew McCallerum. Cian Meany. Damien Murphy. James Skehan. Bachelor of Engineering in Manufacturing Technology, Kieran Donnelly. Yaroslav Guzik. Thank you, President. And on behalf of the Department, a huge congratulations to all of the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering graduates.
Thank you, David. Okay, so I would now like to call on the President of TUS, Professor Vincent Cannan, to present the Student of the Year Award for the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, and this award goes to Ms. Jennifer Healy. Jennifer completed a Bachelor of Engineering Honours Electronic Engineering with Computer Systems. Keep it going, come on. Sorry. Well done, Jennifer. No problem, Jennifer, thank you. Yeah. Okay, and finally, I'd just like to thank Vincent for all your work there. Thank you very much.
I now invite Dr. Lisa Morn, Dean of Graduate Studies, to present the Research Awards, please.
I'd like to welcome from the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering for the Postgraduate Award of Doctor of Philosophy, Varsha Sasikumar, to the stage. I wish to congratulate Varsha and doctoral supervisors Dr. Andrea Burke and Dr. Robert Lynch from the University of Limerick. The title of Varsha's thesis is Cyclic Voltammetry and Electrochemical Impedance Spectroscopy Investigation of Vanadium Flow Battery Kinetics at Glassy Carbon Electrodes. Varsha's research advanced understanding of electrochemical processes in vanadium flow batteries, providing insights that enable the development of more energy-efficient systems for large-scale energy storage. Her work has been published in peer-reviewed journals and presented internationally. She was awarded the Best Early Career Researcher at TUS Research Week 2025 And I now call upon her supervisor, Dr. Andrea Burke, to present Varsha for conferring.
Electric chemist, lad. Electric chemist. Not enough of them. In exercising the powers vested in it by statute, the Technological University of the Shannon, Midlands, Midwest confers the award of Doctor of Philosophy on Varsha Sashikumar. Congratulations, Dr. Varsha Sashikumar.
Give me 1 second. I now invite the President, Professor Vincent Cannan, to deliver the graduation address.
Now, just when you thought it was all over, you're going to have to listen to me now for a few more minutes. And the weather is holding. It's holding. So, accordia. Ta ahas an dón orm ve shahanu, agus bawait lo makid will a falcha curr of Galair. Friends, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this conferring ceremony for the class of 2025. And could I ask you just for one last round of applause for the class of 2025? Go on. Very good. So, also, as well as a welcome to our graduates, to your parents, guardians, families and friends, you're also very, very welcome here today. And I want to extend that welcome to those joining us from around Ireland and indeed from around the world. But whether you're here in person or you're watching from afar, today is your day also. Now, the conferring of degrees is always the highlight of our academic year. It's a moment of celebration, a moment of reflection, and certainly one of pride. For you, the class of 2025, it also represents something more. As our Dean has said, you're among the first full generation of students to complete your studies entirely within the Technological University of the Shannon. You joined us around or just after our establishment in October 2021. So we are but 4 years old. And your time here has been part of the university's own journey of growth and definition. Because you graduates, you are making us who we are. You have witnessed and contributed to the shaping of a new kind of university. A university that's deeply rooted in its regions, outward-looking in its ambitions, and driven by a belief that education is not just about personal success, but about shared progress. Much of that progress will have been visible to you during your time here, whether that be the opening of the Kuna campus, where many of you may have studied, and most obviously the reappearance, off to my right, of the beast known as a lesser-spotted crane on the campus of Moylish as we build our new science and IT building. We don't have too many cranes on the campus, but they're always very, very welcome. But these developments are an expression of a rapidly growing and developing university. But these buildings are not an end in themselves and can never be an end in themselves. No, the point of these buildings is the people who work, the people who study, and the people who research in them. That is where the culture of TUS is being born. That is where the lifeblood of TUS flows, and where the emerging shape of your university is revealed. Because not only is TUS transforming at pace, so too, as our chair Josephine said earlier, the world is changing rapidly, and it's changed profoundly in just a few short years, even since you entered here as students. We are living in a time of transformation. Technological, environmental, political, and social. The impacts of climate change, as the wind beats across the top of us, it's just no longer remote or abstract. They are visible in our communities, in our weather, in our economy, and in our collective awareness. Artificial intelligence is changing how we work, how we communicate, how we make decisions, and perhaps even how we see our world and our place in it. Deep ideological divides cross borders and test our ability to listen, to reason, and to ultimately understand one another. And in such a world, it is easy to feel overwhelmed, to imagine that the challenges are too great, or that our individual efforts cannot make a difference. But that is not true. What the world needs now, what this country needs now, is courage. Courage to act in what is right. Courage to think for yourself when noise and distraction are everywhere. Courage to listen, to engage, and to build bridges where others might build walls. And this, I believe, is what education at its best provides. Not only knowledge, but the courage to use it to generate benefit in the world. This is also wisdom, and it is a great gift that you have been lucky to receive. The courage to ask hard questions. The courage to adapt when circumstances change. The courage to see the humanity in others, even when opinions differ. And you have developed the basis for that courage here, perhaps without even realizing it. Because every time you challenged an idea, you led a project, you spoke in class, or you reached out to help someone who was struggling, you were practicing courage. It is this quiet, daily practice of courage that will guide you as you step into the future. Now, I'm old enough to remember The Wizard of Oz. And I'm reminded of The Wizard of Oz when he told the cowardly lion, "You have plenty of courage, I am sure. All you need is confidence in yourself." And your education has given you tools that matter. Critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, empathy, and that confidence. You've learned how to understand complexity, how to find clarity in confusion, and how to connect knowledge with real-world impact. Now, these skills are not just for the workplace. They're also for life. They will help you navigate a world where the truth can be contested, where technology often moves faster than policy, and where our collective well-being depends on our ability to work together with respect and integrity. That is the kind of education that empowers people, not to avoid uncertainty, but to meet it with confidence, purpose, and yes, courage. As a technological university, the Technological University of the Shannon itself stands as an expression of courage. The courage to reimagine what higher education can be in 21st century Ireland. We are a public university with a public purpose. And our campuses stretch across the Midlands and the Midwest, from Athlone to Limerick, from Tipperary to Clare, with the River Shannon as its spine, a river forever associated with knowledge and wisdom. And together, our campuses form a living network of innovation, creativity, and opportunity. And yes, we are deeply connected to our regions, to the people, the industries, and the communities that sustain those regions. And the impact of our graduates is visible everywhere, as indeed will your impact. In the businesses you will help to build, in the labs you will work in, the hospitals, the building sites, the workshops, and the studios where you will contribute every day to Ireland's future. TUS graduates have the highest graduate employment rates in the entire country. I'll say it again because I think it's well worth saying again. TUS graduates have the highest employment rates in the entire country. And this is not an accident. Go on. As I say, this is not an accident. It's because employers know that you are not just qualified, but you're capable, adaptable, and ready to learn. And you're part of a virtuous cycle, one that strengthens individuals, strengthens communities, and strengthens regions together. And this is how education transforms not just lives, but places. So before we close, I want to acknowledge those who have helped you reach this moment. To your parents, partners, families, and friends, as I said, this is your celebration too. You have offered encouragement, understanding, and love. And today you share in the joy of this achievement. I'm sure some of you thought this day would never come, but it has come, and it's all the sweeter for that. But maybe graduates, in honour of your helpers, would you please stand, turn to face your supporters, and show your appreciation with a round of applause. Come on, stand up. That was all right, but maybe your first paycheck would help as well. To my colleagues, each and every one seated right and left of me, I thank you on behalf of the organisation, the Technological University, because it's your commitment to excellence and your belief in our students. This is at the heart of this university's success. So I thank you very much on behalf of everybody. So graduates, as you step across this stage and out into the world, remember that the real value of your education is not measured only in your degree, but how you use it. And do not forget the community that you have been part of here. You will forever be a TUS graduate and an alumnus. And on your seat, you'll have found an alumni card and a TUS alumni pin. And we invite you to wear that pin with pride. You can scan the QR code on the card, and you can register for the alumni portal. And join it, and you can stay connected with your fellow graduates long after today, no matter where you may end up in the world. But Carry with you the curiosity to learn, the sense of community to connect, the desire to contribute, and above all, the courage to do what is right. And on behalf of everyone at the Technological University of Shannon, I offer my warmest congratulations to you, the class of 2025. May you go forward with confidence. May you go forward with confidence and compassion and with courage. Go hard as a cree live Golair. Congratulations from the heart to you all. And above all, I hope you've had the time of your lives. Goramina Magov Golair.
I wish to thank all the staff associated with the planning and organisation of this ceremony today. There are many people responsible for ensuring that today runs effectively and efficiently, and thank you all. To our graduates and guests, I invite you to the main canteen for refreshments. This now concludes the graduation ceremony. On this occasion, as we leave the arena, our graduates will join us in the academic procession as we process out of the arena, led by the stage party. Thank you.